came back here to check on everyone and see how they're doing. I want to look for Tupac in particular, and this guy, look at how much he's eating. There's nuts just everywhere. So the good news is they don't need me. I just can't get a read on who's around and who isn't, because even before the storm, it was very sparse. Squirrels, why come down out of a tree if you don't need to, you know? Other than to say hi, which they do. He comes up to say hi. You gonna give me a penny nut? There. They take one even though they don't care for these compared to how good of stuff they're getting that's fresh, but they still like to say hi, some of them, and I love that. This is the one that sometimes when I look at him from the right angle, it looks like Elmo. It doesn't right now. Every once in a while, it's just the look on his face when I look at him and he first looks at me. I think this is Hot Fudge Sundae, but I'm not sure. I see some white on the end of her tail. Something's really, really, really wrong. The last time I tried to use this was with Elmo. Whoever this is really ailing. I think it's Hot Fudge Sundae and she lost the white on the end of her tail, but I'm not positive on that. Whoever it is, when they look at me, it's very familiar. The ears, but the face is swollen. I'll step back. Whoever it is like ceasing to eat when I get too close. Maybe the box isn't helping. Here, I'll get way back here. Maybe I tried petting, and at first she was okay with it, but then she kind of whipped her head around like she might want to bite me. I don't know for sure that it's anyone that I've ever pet before. I don't think it is. She's got hazelnuts without the shell. She's got peanuts, she's got avocado, and she's got water. But as you can see, she is not behaving normally, whoever it is. And she's moving very slowly. I think I'll be able to get her in that box, but if she whips her head around to bite again like she did the last time, that might spook me. I guess I should put gloves on. It'd be nice if I had gloves with long sleeves. This makes everything so much more complex. The generators are still on. Yeah, I don't know of too many other places besides right here that I can take a squirrel and say, hey, I'm gonna crash here with a squirrel. Is that cool, you know? An ailing squirrel, no less. It's Tupac, and she might be limping. I think she might be limping, so she might have been in that tree when it came down, but she's here. And I can't tell for sure if she's limping. I got another problem in the front yard. She doesn't seem like she's moving quite right. She just made it through the nutshell, so I don't know what other injuries she might have, but her teeth are working. She didn't get her teeth knocked out. This is Rover. We know Rover's okay. I'm seeing Rover today. She's actually her normal self today, but I don't think Tupac's moving quite right. I want to see her move some more, but I need to go check on the front yard. The squirrel just keeps reminding me of Rumi. I don't know that Rumi could still be hanging on, but it's acting so much like Rumi. Could he have made it a full year like this? And then I'm like, is it Cuddles? Is it Hot Fudge Sundae? But I'll need to look at Hot Fudge Sundae's tail in the videos. I noticed I stopped seeing Hot Fudge Sundae a few days ago. And I thought she joined the Exodus. Like her face is swollen. When she looks at me, it's like I know that face. And she just came up to me and took a nut from my hand. I just can't. And there is a little bit of white at the end of the tail. This is so much like Rumi. He would lay there like he was dead. I would think he was dead, but he wasn't. It's like these ears. I know these ears. I keep looking thinking, I know you. Look at that. When he looks, Tupac has a paw injury. I've never ever seen her with an injury before, and she's clearly freaked out by it. She's not walking on, it's one of her front paws. It looks like her right one. And I've got a major issue in the front yard. I'm not sure who it is, but it's bad. And I got Tupac here. Okay, I want you to get all better. Whoever just found me in the back, I swear they are so much like Rumi. So very much like Rumi. It's wild. I gave her some peanuts in the front yard, and they're coming up to my... No, you don't go after... No, see, very much like Rumi. Rumi would do that too. Oh, he wants to get at a nut. This is just... It can't be, right? After all this time? I'm here with this squirrel who I can't figure out who it is and only reminds me of Rumi at this point, and Tupac, and we're just this ragtag team in a messed up world and doing the best we can. Tupac is definitely limping. I just hope it's one of those super temporary things that can fix if they stay off of it. That eye, he looked at me, and the way here's Tupac, here's who I'm thinking is Rumi. He looked at me, I didn't have the video on, in a way that only ever I got looked at by Rumi, where he just turned his head and looked at me out of his left eye, looked at me fully out of that left eye, and he even came up, I don't know if I got it on video, almost took a nut from my finger. Rumi a couple times took nuts from my fingers, well, more than a couple times, and also he climbed my leg at least once. I remember it was a big deal. Right at the end, he got onto my leg and tried to do a leg climb. It was so cool. Can this guy possibly have been living this long on his own? Made it back. I'm mind blown. And he's starving. I mean, he's loving the peanuts. I think he did not eat the avocado. Rumi, I remember, did not like avocado. I tried that for him once. Always thinking that, because he kind of has trouble eating. I thought avocado would be good, but he didn't really like it. And maybe I was trying to give him nutrients too. But he'd just rather just take his time trying to get a hazelnut down, apparently. And he was eating a ton of peanuts. All right, Tupac, I don't know where she's going to sleep, because I think she lost her home. Here she is. She's looking right at what used to be her tree. I think that has to be what happened. She's clearly, and it occurred to me, she's a mother right now. She was eating for how many babies now. I don't know if her babies made it. She's going back to where she used to live. It's so sad. Tupac's sitting there just looking at what was her tree. And it is such an awesome tree with all those nuts in it. So she got to live in a nice open nest, feeling the air, eating nuts, and now she's stuck back in her winter box, wounded. Tupac, as bad as this is, and it's bad, because we can't put it back like it was. But I'm going to try to make sure nobody takes it away. It won't give you nuts forevermore, but at least we won't lose these nuts. Poor Tupac.